Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here today, uploading a quick video. About to get some lunch here in a little bit, but it's right around 3 o'clock, and there's some kids getting out of schools, and there's this guy up here, and I wish that I could show you, and maybe I can turn the camera around for a second and maybe show a little bit of it, but he is just being very impatient. And so are many of these other people. But the problem is, it just goes to show that most people react to life. Very impatient. They're reacting. Most people react to life. And that's an issue. That's a very great problem. Hardly anybody thinks for themselves. It's all about just them. They're just going around reacting to everything and everyone. It is said that whenever you react to something or someone, you put them in charge of you. So you no longer have control. You're giving up your power to them. And that's so true. If you're letting something upset you, get you mad, get you frustrated, it's just because you've decided to let that person get the best of you. I didn't want to make this video too long, but the gentleman in front of me is still on the border of road raging, even though he clearly sees that there are kids and children crossing the street. And I understand he might need to be somewhere, but don't we all? I heard this from Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor said, still road raging up here. Bob Proctor says, reacting, you do automatically. But to respond, you have to think. Reacting comes naturally. You do it automatically without any thought given to it. But to respond, you have to think. You think before you act. You think before you speak. You think before you eat. What am I putting into my body? And you ask yourself these questions, but most people aren't doing that. They're just consuming. And this wasn't meant to be a negative video, because I'm actually about to be on work and get some lunch and then be on work. But it's just sort of a reality check that you see it everywhere. It's not just with this guy. It's not just with this guy. It's not. It's with many people. And they're living their lives according to other people's rules. And they're letting everything outside of them control them, including themselves. There's aspects of themselves that they're letting control them. And for the record, those individuals, such as myself, who have been doing personal development and self-help material for many years, I've been doing it for over a decade, since I was 14, 15 years old. It doesn't make us better. It doesn't make us more valuable than other people. And if you could see what just happened, that guy actually, there was actually kids walking across the street, and that man went through anyway. But it doesn't make people like myself any more valuable, because we all have the same value. The day we were born, it meant that we had something called life. Actually, before that, when the sperm entered the egg, there was already life. Your value does not change. And somebody who is a celebrity is no more valuable than a person on the street that's homeless. But it does mean that we should all strive for high standards. Nothing that you can do in life is ever going to make you any less valuable. But either you are going to be living by a low standard or a high standard. It's up to you.